Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Yeardle puzzle, where I'm trying to guess what year from history these events all took place in. They all took place in the same year. After each guess, it will tell me how hot or cold I am. So today's clues, apologies for pronunciation issues as always. Aurelius Sopyrus becomes the last reported athlete at the ancient Olympic Games. The Serapeum in Alexandria, one of the largest Greek temples in Egypt, is destroyed by a Christian mob. And Pope Siricius issues the Director Decretale, proclaiming the primacy of Rome and the priestly obligation of celibacy. Now, this is a very educational game actually, because I remember the other day we had a question where one of the clues was about the ancient Olympics, I think, and that was in 396 BC. So I'm going to go BC, and I'm going to go not quite as far back as 396, because the last reported athlete obviously must have been after that. So let's go for 300 BC and see how close we are. Oh, and I'm over 200 years off. I'm going to go for 0 in that case, and assume that it must be within 100 years of that, but I'm not certain. Oh no, I'm still over 200 years off. But so surely that means I need to move further back. I'm a little bit confused because I thought it told me the other day that the ancient Olympic Games ended after 396 BC, but maybe I'm completely wrong. Let's just do one more check in the ADs just to make absolutely sure. Oh, they ended a lot later than I thought. That's the problem. Who knew the ancient Olympic Games weren't actually quite so ancient as I thought? Oh, I don't know. Okay, so we're within 40 years. Let's move forwards a little bit more. 420. I'm still at least 11 years off. So it can't be between those. So maybe it means that's between 430 and 440. Let's go for 436. Oh, and I've moved in the wrong direction. So if I'm at least 40 years off there, then it has to be earlier than 400. But it's within 40 years of 420, so it's after 380. So it's between 380 and 390. So let's try 384. Oh, okay. So it's 3, 2, 5 or 6. I'm going to assume that they took place in even numbered years, just because the model Olympics do, but I've got no idea if the ancient Olympics did. So let's try 386. Okay, if they're both 1 to 2 years off, it has to be 385, doesn't it? This has to be correct. Wow, so I was 685 years off with my first guess, which is, I think, the furthest I've ever been off on my first guess. But I didn't fail, I got there in 8. I'm quite happy with that, because I've definitely failed before, even when I've been closer on the first guess. So, a little bit of luck there. Let me know how you got on. That's the Yeardle puzzle for today. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.